everyone. I hope you're having a lovely day and are ready for the weekend ahead. I really hope and wish that you've been liking our Basant series so far as a part of our Umbrella Ritu series. It focuses on the 6 seasons of India and the practices that we've related to the 6 seasons in terms of food, in terms of color choices, or like the things to do, not to do, stuff like that. So these are, I would really like to tell you that these are all based on the conversations that I've had with my grandparents over the years, over the months, and how they've told me not to do this, not to do that, and I'd get irritated, of course, because which kid likes to be told not to eat this without being given an explanation. But growing up, I did realize that all of those things had an explanation. Maybe our grandparents didn't know it, maybe they weren't so well sound with the science of why they were doing something that they were doing, but every all of those things had a reason. Some of them even we are not sure of, but I'm sure after a bit of research we'd figure out that there is a scientific explanation to those things. So as a part of our Basant series, we launched Pen Kalamkari saris, and thank you so much for the amazing response that you gave us for those. This was the first time that we launched some Mangalgiri cotton saris in Pen Kalamkari as well, and we've had an amazing response for them. We've only got a few saris left, and I thought I'll do a quick video to show you the difference between Mangalgiri and Chenuri silk. And I've got so many questions about what Chenuri silk is. So Chenuri silk is basically a silk cotton fabric where mulberry silk and mercerized cotton is used. So in terms of the composition of the fabric, it's the same as Chanderi and Maheshwari. However, the weaving makes it a little bit different because it's more fluid. It hugs your body. It's not a bit thick like Chanderi. Thick in the sense not thick of the thickness of the fabric, but more like it's not puffy like Chanderi or Maheshwari. So it's a very body hugging fabric, which you might have noticed in the pictures that I shared, and it's super fluid. So you could essentially compare it with crepe silk, like the pure crepe silk kind of thing. But of course, it's a silk cotton fabric, so it's low maintenance, but super fluid, easy to drape, easy to carry, everything. So I'll quickly show you the 4 Chenuri silk saris we've got left. There's one in this gorgeous red color with these beautiful peacocks all over the body. You see how they've shaded the colors instead of just putting a complete color inside the leaves. Like they've just done an outline and it looks like a shading from a distance. So this sari has a white blouse and the pallu is being seen in the pictures itself. This sari is available, so I'm only showing you the saris that are available at the moment. This sari is in a gorgeous red that I would compare later with the Mangalgiri red that we shared. The second is this blue, which is completely a part of florals, and as you may remember, I compared this sari with the tesu flowers or the palash flowers that bloom in Basant. So the beautiful thing about this sari is the pallu. One sec. So the pallu of this sari has a beautiful image of Radha Krishna. I hope I'm able to do justice to the figurines. It's a simple sari, but it's very gorgeous. It can set you apart in any kind of environment. Another blue, but in a slightly different shade, is this, which has peacocks on the body itself as well. The border bit of this sari is a pink, so that pink also highlights the blue. The blouse of this sari is black, as I've shared, and it's got a beautiful black pallu. So the contrast of this sari is a blue and a black. Again, it's got a Radha Krishna with a cow, so with the Gau Mata, and it's a beautiful motif drawn so eloquently, so in such a detailed manner. It's amazing. The last in the Chenuri silk is this black and white. This is a very simple, it truly highlights the simplicity and how you don't need very many multicolors in order to make a sari look elegant. So the entire body of this sari is a black, and it's got these peacock motifs all over. So the peacock motifs from the skirt of the sari, while the rest of the sari is floral blacks. The pallu again is a gorgeous pallu in a white and red with the same motif as I shared before. You see how detailed and beautifully they've created this entire look. So these were the 4 pen kalamkari saris on Chennuri silk, and now I'm showing you the Mangalgiri cotton ones. So there's this red in Mangalgiri cotton. You see there's a color difference between this red and the Chennuri silk red. To the eye, the Mangalgiri cotton will look slightly dull as compared to the Chennuri silk, and that's because of the sheen of the fabric. The colors are the same. If you were to compare the same design on the 2 different fabrics, you still notice the difference in colors just because of the fabric itself. It emphasizes on the importance of the kind of fabric you use in order to get these products. So sometimes you might see these saris being sold for a lesser price, but beware, because the type of fabric that is used is heavily important, and it heavily decides what kind of sheen the sari would have, what kind of colors would come out, because natural fabrics obviously heavily depend on the type of fabric that is there. So this sari has a pallu with figurines. If I can, yeah, they're not gods, but it's a procession kind of thing. Beautiful colors. The combination again is a red and a yellow. This was the first Mangalgiri cotton sari. There's another one in a yellow. This also has the beautiful peacock motifs all over, with a red combination. So yellow and red, one of our favorites of course. And the last one is a red, white and black, again highlighting the simplicity of these things. See, you have to realize that even when I drape this, the feel of the fabric is going to be different compared to this. The reds on the Chennuri silk will be brighter than the reds on the Mangalgiri cotton, just because of the sheen of the fabric and the presence of silk in Chennuri silk. So a lot of people ask me which is better. It's your preference. Some people only prefer to wear cotton, some people only prefer to wear silk cottons, because if they're spending so much, they might as well spend into something that's a bit more silky to their preference. Both of them will last you a long time. Both of them are super soft. The Mangalgiri cotton is not starched. If you prefer, you can definitely get it starched, but it's not starched. It doesn't need starch in order to survive. It's fluid as well. It hugs your body. It's a beautiful fabric altogether. So you can have either of them based on your preference, and they both still look as gorgeous as each other. Like there's no comparison as such. It's a personal preference. These are all priced at 5,500, and I really hope you do love them. Thank you.